Where am I going? I'm going on a mission. Watch. So the other day, I was over. I was I was up there in the yard, in the back there where I plant my stuff. I was up there and I looked over. I mean, many times I look over, I see stuff. But something catch my eye this time, and I said, "What is that white flower?" I'll show you in a minute. So I got up early to come over here. Saw it yesterday evening, and I said, "Let me get a closer look." And I looked. This is what it is. Can you get? Look over there. So close and yet so far. Beautiful hibiscus. White hibiscus with a needle red. How am I going to get over here through the stick it? So my intention is to go over there in this, get into this, where I can have raspberry thingy. Into this stick it. I mean, it's everywhere and somewhere on the ground. So I'd come over here the other day and try to chop my way, but I got, man, couldn't take it here and here on the ground to get me. I have to get past them. Yeah, I came and chopped a little bit, but it wasn't, I couldn't get everything. I couldn't get over there. So I'm gonna try and find my way. And look here, I have some of this up in the yard. I don't know what the name of that thing. Yes, the name of it is hydrangea. I think that plant here, that's what it is. I want to get closer so I can show you what I'm talking about. Look here. Look at that. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at. All that hibiscus with pink center. It's kind of a pink hibiscus, and it has a red center hibiscus. Almost burgundy center. So I discovered that this hibiscus is called Rose of Sharon Althea. Isn't that an interesting name? Rose of Sharon Althea. Beautiful. And look at this. Can you see it? This prickle. Look at it. Prickle. Hanging over here. So I gotta chop my way over there and get some of that stuff. I'm gonna break off a piece. I'm actually here touching it. I'm gonna break a piece off since I can't get to the root, which is somewhere over here. But look at that ticket. I'm not gonna chop my way through there. Finally, it's in my hand. Finally, I got a little piece. I got 3 pieces. Got my piece. I hope these propagate well. I don't know. I hope I can stick it in some soil. I have rooting powder, so I'm going to try a couple pieces, see if I can get roots out of them. What do you think? What do you think of my chances? Oh my gosh, this reminds me of one time when I was a little girl. My father used to go field, plant stuff. He was a farmer, and he grows stuff far from home, and we sometimes used to have to take him his breakfast. One day we went over there. We used to go there and find all kind of fruit and stuff to eat too. Went over there one day, and I saw a mango tree. Me and my sister and I saw a mango tree laden with ripe mangoes, but they were far away. I fought my way through the bushes to get there. I would finally get to the mango tree. This one. all the mango them flux it full of worm. After all of that travel, we couldn't find one good mango. Found couple where we maybe buy peach, but that's about it. Never got a good mango. So this reminds me of that. I fought my way through this thicket here and maca and prickle and whatever else you want to call it, just to come get these flowers. So I also found this flower. It's always growing along the fence here. It looks like passion fruit. The flower looks like passion fruit. That one isn't properly opened yet, but it looks just like passion fruit flower. But there was never any fruit. Do you know what this might be? I'm wondering if it's passion fruit and it needs to be, pulled out and put in the open and planted somewhere. Very pretty flowers though. Running all over here. It runs on a vine. And they're really pretty. I always thought of picking some of them and planting them, but I never bothered. But if you know the name, you can let me know. I'm gonna get some. Okay, these are so tall. The fence is like almost like 1.5 my height. And look how the sunflower is towering up above it. I saw it the other day and I said, let me come out here and look. And these are huge sunflowers. There's the bees buzzing over there around there. Yeah. So this one is hanging over there. And I picked off some of the flowers. I'm gonna see if they have seeds and put them to dry. So now I'll have sunflower. This is not one of those rich, bright sunflower. These are kind of pale yellow. But anyway, I'm gonna go back up and try and get some seeds. Put them to dry if I get some seeds. So I came back up and I cut the hibiscus pieces. I got a pot, some got the rooting powder, dip them in and stick them in pieces. Stick the pieces. I'll see how that turn out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. Appreciate it.